Hello, I have a brand new listing here in North Central Idaho. My name's Earl Musick. I'm with United Country Real Estate out of Grangeville, Idaho, and I'm coming to you from a small community called Clearwater. We're just a couple of miles off of the South Fork of the Clearwater River, and this is just a great little community, and this is an acre lot sitting here right in the center of the old town site. This is a 1994 trailer house back here. It's a single wide, but it has a ton of upgrades. We're going to take you in and show you around, but a few things I want to point out to you is there is another roof that's built over the top of this. So you got all that extra protection from another roof. And then it has this enclosed, or it should say covered deck, that runs the whole length of the front of it, that gives you the opportunity to sit here and enjoy this really large lot and look out to the north here. And so it's a great property, great little house. Let's take you in and show you around. All right, so we're going to start off. First, I'm going to apologize. Usually the places aren't quite as cluttered as this, but the seller is working on moving, so he wanted to get it up here and listed, and so we're up here getting it all pictured and videoed and ready to go. But go ahead and come on up in here. You're going to check out this deck, and over here to the right is all open. There's a second entrance and exit right there, and we can look out here on the property. As you can see, it's very, very nice here. Very small, quiet community. Very few cars go down this road. Then right down here to this end, there is some windows that are framed in to this end. And then down at the far end, you've got a screened in area that has a hot tub in it. The hot tub does stay here with the sale of the property. As of right now, I really don't have any information on it other than that. But now let's go inside and see the main living area. So here we are in the house now, and I told you there's been some upgrades to it, and I want to point some of them out. One, we're going to look down really quick. Really nice flooring. I think this is a vinyl floor, but it's wood grain. It looks really, really attractive in here. I like it a lot. Then we're going to come up to the ceiling. One is, usually a trailer house will have kind of a flat ceiling. This one's not. You can see it kind of tapers up. And then there is some, I think this has been sheetrocked, and it's just not those old panels that you usually would see in a trailer. So it's really done nicely. And then they've got some great wood trim. This is real wood here. It's not that kind of cheap wood paneling from the 70s. Very nicely done. Really adds a lot of rustic ambiance to this house. And then coming here into the kitchen, you got granite countertops. You've got these really nice cabinets here. I think that's probably knotty alder. I could be wrong. I'm not a wood expert, but looks really nice, really rustic. These are not cheap cabinets that you're probably used to and finding in a trailer house. So some really nice upgrades that have been done to this. Then the next thing I want to do is walk you into this room here. It's an addition made onto the back of the house. So this, of course, would have been the back door at one time. But coming in here, it's a nice big room. We have a wood-burning stove in here to help during the winter months. There is an exit out that side. There's also an exit out this side of the house for you, but make an excellent little craft room. Anything else you'd ever want to use it for. Now we're going to come here and walk, and we have our laundry facility sitting right here. And then to the left is one of the two bathrooms. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And now we're walking into the master bedroom. You can see we got the closets there. That is a queen size bed to kind of give you a reference of the size. It's a very large dresser in there. So there's plenty of room for a decent sized bed and furniture. Now let's go take you into the other end of the house. So real quick, before I show you this end of the house, I want to mention a couple of things. And even though I tell you this, and I'm going to write it on the screen, I guarantee in my comments, somebody's going to give me grief about it. But all the information you're looking for is down in the video description, like the price, the acreage, all that kind of stuff. The reason I don't say it on the video is sometimes prices change. Sometimes acreages change. Something could change. And if I say it on this video, it's here forever. I have to delete it. I got to come back up here. I got to redo the video. In the video description, I can change all of that information to make sure that you have the most accurate, that I didn't misspeak or there wasn't a change. So go down to the video description. You're going to find everything you need to know. Other than that, come on down the hallway. Our bedroom number 2 is right here. I'm going to take you a look in there. The flooring has been replaced in there, but those are kind of the old original walls that you would expect to find in a trailer house. Then we're going to come in here to the third bedroom. They have had some work done in here, and I'm not sure why, but it is here. But there is a washer and dryer hookup right here. The dryer's at this end, the washer's at this end. And so if you wanted to make this into a laundry room down here and not have it right next to your master bedroom, it looks to me like you should be able to do that without an issue. And then real quick, we're going to step back out of here, and you're going to see the second bathroom. And now I want to take you outside, because the real selling point of this property is the property. So let's go out there and take a look around. All right, so like I said, this is a great little property. It's right around an acre. I think it's going to be a hair over an acre, but just want to show it off. One, there's some unique things here that you're probably not going to be used to. Of course, was a town site at one time, but is not anymore. But they do have a water community water system here, and so there is two different waters that come in here. One for irrigation, and then there's one for drinking water. And then there is a septic system. Fact is, I'm probably standing on the tank right here. The drain field goes out that direction. And so it is on a septic, but it is on basically city services for water. There is a well over here, but there is no pump down it. But I've been told that well produced a tremendous amount of water, but it is much older than the way the files that the state of Idaho keeps. But I want to keep bringing you around here and show you. It's a nice driveway here. It takes you right out onto the road. Very little traffic here. We have some nice trees here. In fact, there's an apple tree right there. The property actually goes beyond where the mowed grass is here. It does go out there further. The seller is going to work on cleaning up some of this metal stuff that's there. It should be gone pretty soon. Then we have a couple old buildings, and I'm going to tell you right now, neither one of them are in great condition. This old barn building is probably going to fall over if somebody doesn't do something with it. But there's some great old farm wood there. But you can see he's parking his four-wheeler in there right now. Then we're going to come up here. We have a foundation here. I'm not real sure what this was built for. Anyways, you see a lot of conduit sticking out of it. But it is what it is. There's a shed here. It's really just a storage shed. They kind of extended the roof out to give you a little bit of a working area. And then we have an old building back in here too. I'm going to take you back and show you again. This building's not in great condition. It's leaning pretty hard, but it's just a storage building. I can bring the camera over this direction and we can poke in through the door here. Give everyone a view. So there you go. As you can see, nothing special, just a building. All right, so I'm going to come in ending the video here, but I'm right here at the historic sign here for this historic little community. In fact, before it was called Clearwater, it was actually called Independence Flat. And so if you're looking for your independence from wherever you're living currently, and this looks like a good place for you, give me a call right away. I also want to let you know a couple of things before I leave you. One, if you're ever onto any of those real estate sites, Realtor, Zillow, Homes, and you hit the button that says contact an agent, I want you to know you're not going to get me. You're going to get a real estate agent who's paying to get your phone call. So if you want to talk to me, my number's right here on the screen. Give me a call. I'd be happy to come up here and show you around. If I'm not available for some reason, I have a whole team of agents that work with me that are all great. They'll do a great job for you. Also, I want to let you know that if this content is valuable for you in your real estate search, please let me know. It's as simple as just hitting that like button on this video. If you leave me a comment, I'd really appreciate that, and there's a good chance I'll respond to it as well. And then finally, if you're not subscribed, you might want to think about doing that. I know this property might not be the one that you're looking for, but my next video very well could be that property that is going to get your interest up. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and thanks for watching.